Hello dear friends, today you will learn about variables and different data types, and I will also show you how to use some important data types. Okay, so let's see. What is variable? Variable is actually like a container, or you can consider it like a box in which you can store anything. In simple words, if you want to store any value in programming, you must have to store it in some variable. Okay. Here is one other important thing. You must have to define which type of value you are going to store in some variable. Okay. So defining the type of variable is called its data type. Okay. So let me explain it by an example. If you want to store a number, you can use int data type. This is the data type. Then you have to write a variable name like num and semicolon. So in this way you can create a variable. This variable can only store integer values like 1, 2, 3 and so on. Now let's store some value in this variable like 16. This step is called variable declaration, and the step in which we assign some value to our variable is called variable initialization. You can also merge these two steps like this. Delete this line, Ctrl L, num is equals to 16. Okay. In this way you can declare and initialize a variable in same step. Okay. Now this green line shows that this variable is assigned, but its value is never used in our program. Okay, so let's use it. CW tap. In this way I can print the value of this variable. I don't have to write this value, I just write num and its value will be printed on our screen. Ctrl F5. See, this is the value of our variable. Okay. So now let's create another variable. If you want to store a string, now if you don't know what is string, actually string is a collection of characters like your name, your country name or any other name. Okay. So if you want to store a string value, you can use string data type. String name is equals to frozen. Okay. Now this is the error which I want to explain you. If you want to store a string value, you must have to write it in double quotations, but in case of number you don't have to do so. Okay. So first put double quotation mark here and now write the value of string frozen. Okay. In this way you can create a string variable. Now if you want to store any single character, like you want to store your grade, then you can use char data type. Grade is equals to, now listen, for char data type you don't have to write this double quotation mark, you must have to write single quotation mark. Okay. In this way you can define your char data type. One other important data type in C# is bool. This data type can only contain two values, true or false. Okay. So write any name here. Condition is equals to true and semicolon. You can also define it as false. Okay. So these are some important data types that you can use in your program. C# provide many other data types, but these are most common. That's why I use them in this class. Now let's see, if you want to print one or more values in write line functions with some message, how you can use it. I think delete these two data types, grade is enough. And now delete this as well, delete this, and now create int age is equals to 20. Okay, delete this line. Now let's print these three variables in a single write line function with some message. CW tap. Now write a message. I want to write this variable here, so I am creating a placeholder for this variable right here. Okay, I am frozen. My grade is, create a next placeholder for the second variable, grade, and name it as 1. My age is, create a third placeholder and name it as 2. Now comma. Now you have to write these variables name which you want to print in these placeholders. So first of all we have name, so I write name, comma, next is grade, comma, and age. Okay, so let's print it. Control F5. See, I am frozen. My grade is A, my age is 20. Okay, it's really a nice method. So now you have a basic understanding of what is variables, and you can use different data types for storing your values. Now in the next class I will show you how to take some input from the user and store it in our variable. So take care of yourself, remember me in your prayers. Bye for now.